This is my Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 character in-depth of Paresi, and she serves as the main character of the fanfiction that I wrote called Dragon Ball RC, which I have posted on DeviantArt. Well, like all the Saiyans, Paresi came from planet Vegeta, but in the original canon, she obviously didn't make it off the planet. She and her mother get blown up along with the planet when Frieza destroys it in the original canon, but in this fanfiction, due to Arcticex's actions in trying to evacuate the Saiyans, word reaches her parents to get her off-world, and Arcticex helps them while in disguise by giving them the coordinates to a planet called Earth that another Saiyan called Kakarot is being sent to. Kakarot's ship lands in the mountain range of Mount Paozu, where it's discovered by the elderly martial arts master Son Gohan, while Parse's ship lands in Yunzabit Heights, roughly around the same place where another alien spaceship landed hundreds of years ago that belonged to another alien that lives on the Earth and takes notice of Parse's arrival. The other alien that was living on Earth at the time actually split into two beings, and one of those halves became the Earth's current guardian, known as Kami. And Kami has Parsi brought to the lookout to find out what she's doing here on Earth. Is she trying to invade the planet? And Parsi, who's just a little girl at the time, says she doesn't know why she was sent to this planet. All she knows is that her parents were in a hurry to get rid of her, and she didn't know why. So Kami thinks to himself, well, if you're going to be staying on Earth, maybe you'd like to stay here and serve as my apprentice. And Parsi accepts this because it's an opportunity to become stronger by training under the Guardian himself. One day, Parsi heads out to Earth to search for a monster that was said to be abducting young girls from a village near the mountain ranges, and on her way there, she kind of gets lost and overshoots the path, ending up in an area that looks a lot like this, only it's at night, and there's some kind of monster roaming around, but it's not the one she originally thought she'd be running into. Rather, she runs into a giant ape-like monster that proves to be too powerful for her. She tries to fight it, but it defeats her, and the next morning it just disappears. So when Parsi gets back to the lookout, she tells Kami about the kind of monster she ran into, so Kami gives her his blessing to go to see Korin to drink the ultra-divine water, which is said to give people all of their latent power all at once, but it could also be potentially deadly to drink it. And Korin is concerned because no one has ever survived drinking it before, and Parsi surmises that she will survive drinking it because she's not a human being, but rather a Saiyan. And she turns out to be right. She survives drinking the water. After drinking the water, Parsi trains till she's 16 on Kami's lookout, trying to get strong enough to defeat the great ape the next time it appears. And it does finally appear one night, and she goes after it. Since the last time she fought it, the great ape appeared to have been traveling west through the desert and was now attacking a castle in the Mushroom Forest when Parsi gets there and confronts it. But even with all her new training and new power, the great ape still proves to be too strong for her, almost as if it too has been getting stronger since the last time they fought each other. And Parsi is defeated again. It knocks her into the rubble of the castle just as a plane tries to shoot at it, and before she can use a senzu bean to heal herself, the great ape disappears. She can no longer sense its energy and wonders where it could have gone or how it could have escaped. And the next morning, Parsi wakes up and there's a young boy standing near her who introduces himself to her as Son Goku, and he asks her what she's doing here, and Parsi says she came here to fight the giant ape monster that attacked the castle, and Goku recognizes this as the monster that crushed his grandpa to death, and thinks that Parsi is a good person for going after it, and offers her to join him since he was going to a place called Kame House to train with an elderly martial arts master known as Master Roshi, the Turtle Hermit. So Parsi goes with Goku to Kame House and meets the Turtle Hermit and asks him if he knows any techniques that might help her destroy a giant monster. How she's already trained with Kami and drank the ultra divine water and lived, which shocks Master Roshi because he didn't even try to drink the Ultra Divine Water, knowing that no one else had ever survived it. But he does know a technique he can teach her, but only if she agrees to do something for him in exchange, and that's to put on a skimpy schoolgirl outfit, which she doesn't understand why he would want her to do this, but does it anyway. And of course, the old hermit tries to peek in on her while she's changing clothes, but because she fulfills her end of the deal, he agrees to teach her the Kamehameha, which is the signature attack of the Turtle School of Martial Arts. And Parsi picks it up really quickly and thinks, well, if I had an attack like this last night, I would have defeated the Grade 8 for sure. And that covers the first few chapters of the fan fiction. You can check out the rest on my DeviantArt page. It's deviantart.com/rcblazer, and just check the folders for it. And I made a bunch of different builds on Parsi. Our first one is the base one, with her base blue gi, and show off some of the attacks I gave her. There's an ultimate charge, which just makes it so you charge energy faster and faster. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, and some of her primary moves, Deadly Dance, Punisher Shield. You can see here, I'm just blocking some of his attacks, and then I show off the Kamehameha and my Super Soul, which makes Kamehameha do extra damage and allows it to raise the damage done by Deadly Dance. So I have the energy barrier, the Super Kamehameha. And the other ultimate I put on this build is God Punisher, which basically just fires a bunch of blue energy shots like this.
What's going on here?
And the second build for Parsi is basically a standard build for her, which I set up kind of like her early going. I gave her Super Saiyan as a Raid Blast, which I originally replaced the Super God Fist with once I got it. She still has the Deadly Dance, and she still has the Kamehameha. And Parsi can go Super Saiyan 2 and 3 in this build. I also gave Parsi in this build the dual Super Kamehameha, which is the Goku version of it. There's also an adult Gohan version. And this is the third build, which is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved build. And this one's extremely powerful. You can see here I'm using Ultimate Charge, but I also have a Meditation, which I'm going to use in a moment. There's Savage Strike, there's Meditation, and once I get all three charges of the Super Soul active I have on this, it becomes extremely powerful. Yeah, I have Blazing Attack with the Pathetic Super Soul, and when I do 2 more of those, I don't even have to hit him with them, I just have to use them. I hit him with the second one, and the third one, and then once I have enough ki to transform, I can use my ultimate moves in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. Here I transform. And I have a Super Kamehameha and Saiyan Spirit. Look how much Saiyan Spirit does to him right here. Look at that. He's already dead. And that would have done a lot more, too. Here I show off how strong Super Kamehameha is with this build. You can see I just did over half a whole bar on it. 4 on Parsi is predictably Super Saiyan 4. And I kind of made it as a silly what-if. Gave her all the different moves. There's a Sudden Death Beam. There's a Kamehameha times 10. Sudden Death Beam again. Her ultimates, Prominence Flash. Here's Explosive Wave and Dragon Fist. Parsi's fifth build is Parsi Black, who has a lot of Goku Black and Zamasu moves, but also has one of Super Baby's ultimates. She's designed to be much more different from Parsi, since it's not really her. It's actually someone who just used a Dragon Ball Wish to look like her. But yeah, she has Aura Slide, she's got the Heavenly Arrow, Potential Unleashed, God Splitter, Super Black Kamehameha, and the Revenge Death Ball.
Looks like you aren't entirely you.
And I also gave her a Break Strike as an evasive. The sixth build is actually based on Kale from Dragon Ball Super. I don't actually have her outfit in the game, also I just made as close as I could to it, using the available options. I made a regular Super Saiyan transformation. Here I use a powered shell. Here I use Blaster Ball, which is another one of the supers. I also gave her Gigantic Rage, which I think she did use against Goku in the Tournament of Power.
I lost.
I also gave her the Gigantic Meteor, which I thought made sense. As well as the Gigantic Roar, which is seen here. Paresi's last build is actually based on the other Universe 6 Saiyan, Caulifla, and again, they don't have her outfit in the game, so I just improvised with what's available. Give her Super Vegeta, since it can go up to Super Saiyan 2. Here she uses the Chaos Shot. I also gave her a Gigantic Breaker. And I gave her Ray Blast. Her ultimates are the Victory Rush, and the Gigantic Burst.
This can't be happening.
Story-wise, Paresi also knows how to use the fusion technique, but, well, since you never get to use it in-game, she never gets a chance to use it in the story either. So, yeah, it's just there. And that'll about cover it for this video. And again, if you wanted to, there's plenty more to it than that, but it'd take me forever to edit a video that tells you all about Paresi, so you just have to go and read the fanfiction on DeviantArt. And I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you for the next video. See you later.